Yeah, Darius, you've had at last count, 38 teammates. And Will talked about this team being different. How is it different?
It's just, that's a good question. For the first question, wow, that's a good question. Just the different guys. We got a lot of young guys, so different characteristics of different people. Come from different areas. We always have that, but like the guys are just different. I'm used to having like older guys on the team. I'm being like in the middle, not an upperclassman, not a lower classman. So like it's just different guys.
Hey Darius, this first time I think we've gotten to talk to you this off season. Just what went into that decision to come back, and just how excited you are to kind of be back here for a senior season.
Well, a lot went to that is that conversation. Me and Coach Wade talked with my family. Me and Vern talked about different things to help expand my game. So me and him sitting down talking, going through the team and what I can do better throughout the season to help the team win. So, just coming back from my senior season, I love Baton Rouge, so it's like my second home. So I didn't really mind too much coming back.
There's other than a bunch of new players.
Mm-hmm.
Coach just said how different it's going to be and look different for the fans.
Definitely.
What do you see that makes it so much different than previous years?
You're going to see on Tuesday, we get the ball out fast. We play really, really fast. And one of the biggest points that everybody's going to see, we play defense this year. We all, I feel like, we have different spots of the season last year where we played defense, but collectively as a unit, we look really good. We just had an exhibition game, just came up a little scrimmage against Baylor, and it was pretty good. Some of the guys stepped up a lot, playing defense, playing a lot of minutes. So, I'm really excited. We play really, really fast.
Do you really play defense?
Yes. You're going to see on Tuesday. I'm really excited. The guys excited. Ready to show everybody that we can really play defense. So, as a team.
Will said one of the ways that he thought it might be different is that you guys are a little bit more scrappy, maybe a little bit more blue collar, something that he's talked a lot about his previous teams, VCU and et cetera, throwing it in the post. And I'm sure you hear a lot of those comparisons. But is there just a commitment maybe to those things that wasn't there in the past? Is that the difference?
Coach this year took a different approach to the team. Coach is always going to be coach, but, he's very honest this year. He's always been on me. But, personally, as a whole team collectively, he's really on it. He's emphasizing a lot on defense. So this year we have to play defense. Or this year, if you don't play defense, you're not going to play. Coach has emphasized that a lot throughout the practice, throughout film, throughout everything we do this year in the preseason. So, if you don't play D, you're just not going to play.
Is that because there's more balance on the roster?
Definitely. We got a lot of guys that create for themselves, create for others, and it's going to be fun.
You've been a part a lot of Coach Wade's teams here at LSU. He's known for having shooters, but he's really emphasized this run and gun type of play this season. Does that excite you?
Definitely. That's the reason I came here in the first place. Coach Wade, he really doesn't, he controls the offense, but the first 10 seconds of the shot clock, he's letting us get out and play. And then he brings the reins back in, he controls the offense, and we run the things that he wants to run. But, the first 10 seconds, we can really almost do kind of what we want with the ball. But then again, don't get too wild. We had a couple experiences with that last year, and he had to pull it back in. So, it's very exciting.
And of course, you decided to come back this year, and now you're this upperclassman. Coach talked about how you basically kind of facilitated of, hey, this is what Coach means by this and that. Kind of, how has that role been for you?
Throughout my roles, throughout, my LSU career, I've never really been like, the real, dominant leader, but I feel like I was more lead by example, and, get the job done, take care of business type leader. But this year, I have to teach some of the young guys, got to put them in the right position, being able to, some of the young guys take criticism. And, we have 17, 18, 19-year-olds on the team. I'm not really used to having too many of those on the team. So, Coach got to sometimes, reteach some things that, I've been taught 3 years already, or 3 years prior before. So it's just a learning process, just becoming a better person and a better leader for the young guys.
Considering you played the five the last couple of years, is Afton your best friend now?
Most definitely. I'm back in the position I want to be in. I'm at the 4. I didn't really mind playing the 5 last year, but I just had to. So it's gonna be some. This year I may play the 5 as well this year, but I really don't have a problem with that. So it really doesn't matter to me. As long as I'm on the court and I'm producing and helping my team win, I'll do whatever Coach Wade asks me to do.
And also, as a freshman, you had Tremont as your point guard, then you had Javante the last 2 years. Now you got Xavier, and who you've played against for a few years. What is he bringing? How easy will it be to mesh with him?
That's funny that you just asked that question. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and we were just talking about, point guard play that we've had, throughout the years I've been here. And, I came in with Javante. That's my guy. I love him. Shout out to Javante. But, Javante is more of like a, scoring guard. He facilitated for us as well. But, Javante, likes to score the ball. Who doesn't? But, Xavier, he leads the team. He puts everybody in the right position. He takes care of the ball. He's on my behind. That's one thing I like about him the most. He's not scared to say nothing to me. And that's, I'm glad he holds me accountable a lot. So that's one thing I like about him the most. And, even like you said before we played against him, he's a great player. He's going to bring some different things, LSU haven't really seen in the past couple of years.
Coach had mentioned one of the big reasons that you wanted to kind of come back was to kind of shore up your playmaking a little bit. Just how many strides you think you've made in that aspect of your game, and how excited you are to get, I guess, that kind of unlocked a little bit?
I'm definitely excited. I feel more comfortable. This year I feel like I don't have to force much. I'm going to be able to, I'm an upperclassman, so, I have to take tougher shots than some guys, So, showing my ability, I can do more than just shoot the ball. I'm very excited to show people that.
Darius, you've been with Coach for a while now. How has he changed and improved?
I feel like Coach, that's a good question. Coach has changed with all his teams. Some guys, like my first year, for an example, he was on us from, sun up to sundown. And then, the proof is in the pudding. We won the championship, whatever. But, you can't just come at, different guys how you come at other guys. Like, for an example, my junior year, for an example, we had, some young guys, some really good young guys like Cam. And I feel like you have to pull Cam to the side and talk to him personally. You can't, yell at him, or you can't really, just get on him like that. So, he grew with all his teams. And I feel like, you just got to talk to different people different ways. And, like, me and his relationship is completely the same. That when I first got here, he pulls me to the side. He's more of a teacher's coach to me. And then when he yell at me, I just take it. But, like, he pulls me to the side and tells me, you need to do this better or do that better. I just take it and, put it on the court.
Hey, Darius. With Tari Eason specifically coming over from Cincinnati, just what does he bring y'all as a team as far as y'all's versatility in the front court and just what y'all can do with him?
Definitely versatility. That's one guy, he can stretch the floor as well. Me and him going to be playing a lot together this year. So, either, we might mix it up. I'm at the 5, him at the 5, or I'm at the 4, him at the 4. And, teams can't just, like, for an example, the Arkansas game last year, they ran off Eric and Wani and trapped the ball handler. So, like, this year, I feel like they can't really do that because, everybody can make a play or shoot the ball. So, it's a good thing that he came to LSU from Cincinnati.
What's up, Darius? So as for you, what are your own personal goals for this season, as a player, as a teammate?
As a player, just, showcase, like I said before, showcase things I haven't showcased before at LSU. I want to definitely be in the mix for Player of the Year, for sure. I want to bring the, regular season and the SEC tournament, back to 225 for sure. Get that before I leave LSU. And, as a team, we just gonna need to win SEC regular season, SEC championship, and, looking at that Final Four, that national championship. So, it's gonna be an exciting year. I'm excited. We're all excited. We just want to showcase what we can do on Tuesday. So, definitely.
Just Tuesday, if you would speak about, just the start of the season and the excitement, anticipation that kind of comes with that regardless of the opponent.
Right. Regardless of who we're playing, we're just tired of playing each other. No, seriously, like some of the guys been working out since May. We just had our first scrimmage, Sunday. So, some of the guys got really antsy and they're excited. And then this week we have the whole week of practice, and then we have practice Sunday, and then for prep for ULM. So, like, everybody is excited. Coach ready to go, coach fired up, we're fired up. So, it's gonna be a very emotional game on Tuesday. So.
Hey, Darius, obviously you've been around the program and in the program for a while. played with a lot of different teammates. But in a year like this year with all the new players, what's been the key to creating that chemistry and cohesion and gelling as a team going into the start of the season?
That's a good question. Like we've discussed in practice before, you know, this team, we have a lot of different pieces to this team, and we may not be like the most offensively gifted team, but we're going to play hard. We're going to get the job done. We're going to be in the gaps. We're going to play defense. We're going to get, you know, easy buckets. We're going to get in transition. You know, we're going to share the ball. So, you know, just building team chemistry and understanding and playing with each other, and just trying to go out there and win and play hard for each other.
Yeah, Darius, I understand y'all played really, really well against Baylor, defending national champions, the number 8 in preseason poll. How much did that confidence give this team going into the season to play that well against them?
A lot of confidence, but, you know, we just can't get complacent. That's, you know, we've always started off pretty well. You know, we played Texas my freshman year. We had a pretty good year. We played Baylor my sophomore year, had a pretty good year. And, you know, we just got to get off to the right start. It's nothing but, you know, like you said before, you know, the energy going into this next game is big. It's going to really show, you know, if we're going to grow as a team or we're going to stay the same. And Coach always talk about, you know, keep pushing and not staying the same. So this is going to be a big test for us if we can take the next step.